This week we're going to be talking about a couple applications of slope, but we're typically used to looking at slope in terms of a line. So in this problem right here, let's say we have 2 points on a line. Let's say I have a point here and a point here. We would calculate the slope of those lines by finding the change in the y values over the change in the x values, or y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Now, when we're thinking about things in terms of the function notation, if we replace those y's with f of x, it would be f of x1 minus f of x2 over x1 minus x2. So we can extend this idea to other functions. So if you see I have a parabola here, we can do this with any function, not just a parabola. But if I have 2 points on any function, I can calculate the average rate of change between any points using, very similar to the slope function, we are going to take f of b minus the f of a. So we're going to subtract the y values. And then we are going to divide that by b minus a. And that's it. We just take the difference in the y values and we divide that by the difference in the x values. That is, again, the same thing as the change in y over the change in the x values. So let's take this idea and let's apply it. So it says, find the average rate of change for the function x squared minus 1 between the intervals -2 to 2. It is a little bit more complicated because they are giving us x values here, but let's just focus on the fact that we'll call -2 point A and we'll call +2 point B. So let's first start by finding what is the f of -2. Well, we plug that into the function, -2 squared minus 1. -2 squared is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. We're going to do the same thing with +2. 2 squared is 4, minus 1 is 3. So now let's take a look at that formula. Again, it's going to be the change in y, or f of b, minus f of a, divided by b minus a. So let's plug the values in. F of b would be the f of 2, which we found was 3. So the first y value is 3, minus the other y value is also 3, over b was 2, minus a is -2. On top, 3 minus 3 is 0. On the bottom, -2, or 2 minus -2 is going to become 2 plus 2, right? And 2 plus 2 is 4. Now, 0 divided by 4 is 0. So the average rate of change between -2 and +2 is 0. Now I just want to show you what we mean by this by taking a look at a graph of this function. So here's a graph, and if you take a look at -2, I'm here, right? And then at +2, I'm over here. So how much change should I have between these points? Well, it went down and it went right back up. So there really wasn't any change at all. That's why we got an average rate of change of 0. So again, it really is very similar to slope. Just rather than finding the average train of just a straight line, we can do the average rate of change between any 2 points on any function.